Hello everyone! I have a really cool snack for you. Although it's so filling that it could easily be a full breakfast or lunch. And it's very quick to make. To start, we take a few pickled cucumbers. I have 3 medium-sized pieces. Our task is to cut them very finely. Not a fan of cucumbers? Try fresh tomatoes, sweet peppers, or fresh greens instead. It will be a beautiful alternative to cucumbers. The next ingredient is cheese. Grate 3.52 ounces of any semi-hard cheese you like on a large grater. We grate boiled sausage on a large grater and add it to the cucumbers. You can substitute the sausage with ham, sausages, smoked sausage like Krakow, or finely chopped salami. Most types of sausage are suitable for this recipe. The main thing is that it's not too dry. We also add it to the general mix. We also put a couple of tablespoons of mayonnaise in here. You don't need to add too much of it. The mayonnaise here is to bind all 3 ingredients together. We should end up with a porridge like this. Next, we take the most ordinary lavash and arm ourselves with knives. You need to cut the lavash into small rectangles using a knife. In size, they turn out to be approximately 15 by 20 centimeters. We apply the filling to the lavash. Do not add too much filling. We literally spread half of the rectangle and roll it up into a roll. If there is too much filling, it will start to spill out when rolling. That's why half of the lavash is the optimal amount. From the specified amount of ingredients, I got 5 tubes. But there was still some lavash left. I took 20 grams, there was cheese left, and I decided to make a second type of filling for the experiment. I cooked what is cold from what was left in the fridge. I grated another 100 grams of cheese. I took a handful of sun-dried tomatoes, drained them of excess oil, and chopped them finely. Sun-dried tomatoes go very well with cheese. We are now going to roast the tubes. The cheese will melt and it will make a very nice filling. I made 3 tubes with the tomatoes in total. We put a large skillet on the fire, generously add in and lay out the tubes. In total, I ended up with 8 of them. We fry them on a fairly high heat from all sides until the sides are browned. The lavash will quickly absorb the oil during frying, so it's better to periodically pour it over. Then the surface of the lavash will have a beautiful golden color. We lay out the hot tubes on a plate and enjoy. You get a crispy Rumian lavash and a very satisfying cheese filling. I prefer the dried tomato version, while my husband favored the one with sausage and pickles. In general, the recipe is from the series and urgently take and cook. I wish you a pleasant appetite. We spread the stuffing on the lavash sheet. I took half of a large sheet and used 200 grams of beef mince. We salt, pepper, and spices to taste. I took the mince mixture and we carefully distribute the filling on half of the sheet in a thin layer. We cover with the second half and first cut into squares, then each square diagonally into triangles. We break an egg into a bowl, slightly salted, and whisk. Each triangle is dipped in egg and fried on medium heat in vegetable oil on both sides until ready. They cook quite quickly. If you don't make the fire too strong, the filling manages to cook completely, and in the end, it really tastes like classic chebureki. We grate 100 grams of cheese. Take half from a large lavash sheet and apply our favorite sauces to it. I took ketchup, added a little sriracha for spice, and took hot sauce for aroma. We distribute everything evenly with a brush over the entire surface of the lavash. Then we lay out any sausage slice. I have salami, you can take boiled sausage, you can take bacon, you can take any Krakow, whatever you want. Sprinkle with cheese on top. Fold each half of the lavash in half towards the center. Then we fold it in half again, like a pocket. Cut it into rectangles. In a bowl, break an egg, add salt and mix it. Dip each roll into the egg mixture and fry on both sides in vegetable oil until golden brown. The rolls are literally ready in a minute. Remove from the heat and eat immediately while they are still hot.
Breakfast.
Melt a piece of butter in a skillet and break a couple of eggs. Season and make scrambled eggs. Add cottage cheese to it. You can use regular or with tomatoes, like I do. Stir everything, fry for literally a minute so the egg cooks, and then remove from heat. Next, we take lavash and lay any greens on it. I have a ready-made mix for a salad with carrots and red cabbage. On top of the egg. And on top, a little bit of sliced cooked meat. This can be like store-bought meat, like sausage, bacon, or whatever you have left over from dinner, chicken or beef. Add some sliced tomatoes. I have cherry ones. Sprinkle with cheese on top. Roll it up into a roll.
And fry it on a dry frying pan on both sides.
You get such a beautiful and very tasty shawarma. You can use tortillas or, like me, use lavash cut into circles to fit the size of the frying pan. Pour a little vegetable oil and a bit of butter into the frying pan for flavor. Crack an egg into a bowl, add salt, mix it, and if you want, you can also add cumin. Pour it onto a heated frying pan, place lavash on top, put veal and cheese in the center. Fold everything together and put it in the oven. Bake it from both sides until
it's golden brown.
Chop fresh greens. I have parsley. Grate 3 boiled eggs, season them, grate the cheese. You can take a single type of cheese and add a bit of cottage cheese. And mix everything together. Add a couple of spoons of sour cream or natural yogurt and the filling is ready. Cut the lavash into small rectangles. Spread the filling to the middle of the lavash.
And roll it up into a tube.
Fry on a preheated pan until golden brown.
Color. The tubes turn out to be unbelievably bombastic. Continuation.